Hey guys, I'm Jennifer, and today we're going to be looking at Psalm 36. I'm going to focus in on verses 5 to 6 though, and they read, "But you, O Lord, your mercy seat love is limitless, reaching higher than the highest heavens. Your great faithfulness is infinite, stretching over the whole earth. Your righteousness is unmovable, just like the mighty mountains. Your judgments are as full of wisdom as the oceans are full of water. Your tender care and kindness leave no one forgotten, not a man nor even a mouse." And it's really this description of our God that jumped out to me straight away, and it's what got me thinking about why is it so important that we know the nature and character of God. Now, we know David was a man after God's own heart, so he must have really known God. And all throughout the Psalms, we see David responding to what life throws at him in several different ways, one of them being how he always refers to the nature and character of God, like you can see here in verses 5 to 6. So whether it be the joys or trials of his life, things really start shifting for him when he stops looking at his own circumstances and begins to declare who God is over them. I think for us as humans, it tends to be a lot easier to rely on God when things in life are joyful or easy, but when we face trials, we can be quick to question God. It's during the difficult times, I think, when the rubber hits the road in our faith, and that's why I think it's so important that we know who God is. It's his nature and his character that anchor us in those times. I was also thinking about the encouragement to fear not. I think it's one of the most commonly repeated themes in scripture. So it's not a surprise to me that one of the enemy's tactics is to cause fear and worry. In these different seasons, whatever we struggle with, whether it's insecurity or fear or worry, those things can lie dormant inside of us. But in times like the times that we're in, a pressure is created, and those things that were once lying dormant can begin to surface. And I think although there's a level of certainty that is being restored to society as like lockdown restrictions begin to ease and stuff, there are still so many unknowns, and that will leave a lot of people still really heavy with burden. But the really beautiful thing is, throughout Scripture, God tells us over and over again that in the midst of the unknown, we don't have to fear. We don't have to worry because he is with us. So relying on God will increasingly free us from those struggles. And I say increasingly free because typically we don't just snap our fingers and all of a sudden we're free. Now, it is within the realm of possibility or in the realm of God's power to free someone in a moment, and in some cases he will do that. For others that won't be the case though. I know for me, much of my walk with God and breaking free from things has been a journey of him identifying something and then me choosing to agree with what God says, not how I feel. And I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I think it's easier to put things aside. If it's hard, maybe I'll just ignore it, or just forget that it's there and then keep going. But can I really encourage us all to take time to consider some of the personal areas of struggle that we have, and then consider those things in light of who God is. And then try declaring who he is over that struggle and surrender it to him, and just see what he'll do for you and for me as well. Finally, I just wanted to pray that as we continue through the week, we would all unearth new levels of understanding or new facets of God's character. I hope you guys all have a really good week. Bye.